You've worked hard and you've branded your business and you've probably spent a lot of money doing it. So every time you create a Word document, you then want to use those colors. You have to manually add them in, and it's time consuming and a bit of a pain. You can save those colors within Word. Let's take a look how. The colors that are used within Microsoft Word are the design colors. Now, when you go into styles or any of the formatting, so that's like formatting of fonts, of tables, styles, whatever, you have set colors. Now, the default color that I find within headings is blue. And so in this case, you can see I've changed it, but it's still a built-in. It's not quite towards my branding. If I was to format a table, you can see the table's a different color than the standard, but still not my brand. Now I could go through and highlight and change it, but what I'd like is for this theme color, so my design set, to be my colors, okay? And we find those within the Design tab, and you can see colors, yeah? And at the very bottom, so you have a nice list of colors. So if you don't have any branding colors and you're thinking, ooh, which one should I use? These are options, okay? And you can see when I'm pausing, it's showing me what they're going to look like. And then I click on Customize, and I get this pop-up. I'll put a link at the bottom of the site that I use to create my brand colors. And they do have a paid option. If you do choose the paid version and you click on the link below, I will get something. This is an affiliate link, but as I said, there is a free option. Okay, so I have the design set here. You can see there's various colors. Background, dark 1, and actually I'm going to change this to, I'm going to leave that, I think, as black, and then the light color I'll leave as white, and then I have dark 2. So my brand is slightly different, and I'm just going to go in and I just copy it over from the website that I use, or I've also exported a PDF with the colors in. And then I personally use the hex. Okay. You could also use red, green, and blue, and you can use your HSL. Okay. Once you've done that, you click on OK, and that color has now changed. I can then go into background light, and again, this is not quite what I had in mind, so I'm just going to copy mine across. It and then paste it in. So you just go through and you decide which colors you're going to change and what. If you've worked with somebody who's a branding expert, then they will probably tell you which colors to use when. And then you just plug them in. You can see how they're going to be applied over in the preview or in the sample side. Okay, so I'm just going to copy them all across. Now I only have 5 colors, so for the rest, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take variations of the first colors and once I have that color in here, I can change it so it's lighter, darker. All right, now at the bottom you have name. Give it a name that you'll know what it is. And then save. Now mine has just applied it, and you can see it's just in here. Now If you just leave it as is and you've done this in a normal, just a document, every time you create a new document, you'll have to change it. You need to save this in your normal template as the default in order for it to be available for new, to be automatically applied to new documents. If you want to edit it, you just go into the custom, you right mouse click on it and you go edit, and you can add it to the gallery, to the quick access toolbar. Okay, that's up at the top. If I do that, there we go, it's right up at the top. So now if I go in and I select this and I go down to my font colors, you can see it's using my brand font colors. It's also changed my styles for text and also my table styles. There we go. Now I'll use my brand colors. It makes it so much quicker to apply your colors. If you found this video useful, please give it the thumbs up and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Do check out my other videos for more tips, and I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.